Is it easy for you if I took time? Would you feel secure if I told you everything on my mind? Imagination can't take its toll. Let it run while you're wasting time. It'll turn you down. Saving up your feelings till it feels right. Put up a good fight. If you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't cover it up anymore. You gotta play on social. And you're coming up so tough. Are you sure you're strong enough to stay on my mind? Are you strong enough? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? Strong enough? Are you strong enough to stay on my mind? We're way too young to even know if we're a moment, if we're better alone. Don't make a promise if you're gonna run. Give me no option. You're not strong enough. Good times, sending all our feelings through our phone line. Put up a good fight. If you can't throw a punch, then it don't feel right. 'Cause you can't cover it up anymore. You gotta play on social. And you're coming off so tough. Are you sure you're strong enough to stay on my mind? Strong enough to stay on my mind. So unless you're waking up by my side, can you keep up? Can you hang on until everybody's tired?
So yummy.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
The Kings trail by 12. They've got Clint Capella. Jason Tatum is out there with Doncic. And there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Now here's Parker. Count that one. Parker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
No question, GA. I mean, it takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness. It's all clicked into place for him this quarter. He's not missed a single shot.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Parker. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Parker's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Parker's ability to stretch it, it really forces the defense to contest him from out there.
Sabonis against Doncic. Outside Lowry. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. But it's no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Yeah, easy call.
The first one falls. And the Mavericks making a change here. Durant's checked in. DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Sacramento. So he gets them both. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Durant fires the three. No good that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Westbrook gets to DeRozan. Here's Parker with the three. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. KD's got his fifth rebound in this one. The feed to Capella. Catching, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to to DeRozan. Final time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
KD against DeRozan. Back to KD. Pocket 6. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's stolen by Lowry. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Makes it off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Mavericks.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Luka Doncic.
His passes were crisp tonight. The pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
The offensive rebound, Capella, and finally they hit one. There's the double team from Whiteside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Man, he gets it done in bunches, does Durant. He's a superb scorer. Just got to marvel at his greatness.
We've got Montrezl Harrell. Doncic out there with Durant. And there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Lowry in at the point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And he makes that one. That's 28 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Make it even. Now here's Durant. Dirk Nowitzki unable to get his shot to go. Durant, the pass to Capella. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And now it's a 12-point Dallas lead. Lowry against Wall. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Nice defense from KD.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Now, here's Capella, following the miss by DeRozan. Tatum finds Lowry. Just 4 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Durant for 3.
And they're not having as much success from long range as they did in the first half.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Nowitzki. Back to Wall. Fires from the line. Connects. The jumper drops.
You know, Wall's done a nice job, in my opinion, of improving his mechanics with his shot. It's not quite a pure release, but much, much better than it was a couple of seasons ago. And he's really become effective from the mid-range area.
Durant. Rebound by the Kings. Whiteside's got his 16th rebound on the night. To the paint. Durant with the steal. Here's Doncic. Off target with his 3. The Kings trail by 10 to the inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Tatum kicks to KD. Yep, it counts. KD's got 15 points in just the second half.
And it's so impressive the way Durant gets that floater off so fast. I mean, at nearly 7 feet tall with guard-like quickness, that should almost be outright.
And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Passes it to Capella. Durant deciding where to go with it. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
The Kings making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
You just got to be so careful when guarding Durant, because if you put him on the line, he's going to make you pay.
Kings moving the ball around. Nowitzki's shot's good.
And guys, that's going to wrap it up. Fans are piling out the exits. Obviously a huge win here in game 2 for the Mavericks.
On a given night, 1 or 2 guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They didn't lose focus, and it made a difference.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Doncic. Misses the 3.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
DeRozan against KD. And the call. And so it's Boston with it. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Now here's Lillard, covered by Van Vliet. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Now, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Wallace is checked in for the Celtics. Butler comes in for Brown. Here's Van Vliet. We've got Garnett with Hamilton out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Wallace in at the 5 spot. He's in the game for the Celtics. Offensive rebound. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to 10 in the bucket from Weber. Weber's got 20 points.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Lillard outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. Kept alive. Another shot. And it's blocked. And he gets it back.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
And that one misses.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. They trail by 11. Now here's Van Vliet, defended by Butler. And Weber throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Mitchell against Hamilton. Stolen by Mitchell. Down low. And Weber throws it down.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Garnett.
And I just love how assertive he's been at the offensive end tonight. That's really come across in his passing. He's been decisive, knowing just where to go with the ball and making some great feeds. The D hadn't been able to figure out what to do against this guy.
Some players rise to the occasion in the playoff spotlight, and some wilt under it. We know which type he is. What a stunning night for him. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said, we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They lead by 7. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter. Now off the inbound, and Lillard lays it up and in. Lillard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Lillard. Butler in the corner. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Van Vliet. Butler, no good. Nets trail by 7. 1:10 left to play in the final quarter. Oh, here's Van Vliet. Defense right on him. He gets it in there.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Lillard outside. Oh, good on the triple. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Weber. He left trying to free himself. Weber can't hit.
It's all about the defense right there. Without these scores are.
Now Lillard. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical.
You know, sometimes just standing up there by yourself, it takes even more focus to drain the technical, but he gets it done and adds to their lead.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes.
Bobo naman nun, bigla. Hindi nag-foul tapos.
Standing in front of the mirror, forcing a smile, but I can't fake 'cause I'm feeling lost, I'm feeling confused, I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view, and I'm trying to find something new, but baby, I'm not holding my breath, I need something to believe in. I need something that can keep me holding on. There's a ceiling. I need something that will keep me on the ground.
Here's Simmons. Here's George. And no good that time. Great D that time from Beal. And the starting group for the Spurs. Simmons is out there with Paul George. And then there's Steven Adams. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Pierce in at the small forward position. Now here's Beal. Young from outside. Goes up again. Rebound San Antonio. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. With a 2-0 series lead, he wants his team to remain focused on the business at hand. He said they put themselves in a very good position, and they're determined to make the most of it. Well, we'll see how they do in Game 3. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
Now, here is Young. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Young against Simmons. Shot on the wing, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
Outside Pierce. First quarter, 1.5 in. Back to Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Now here's LeBron. Pierce with the steal. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Pierce. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Young taking his time here. Pass to James. To the wing on the left. Here's Yao. Scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
George passes to Adams. Back to George. Here's Drummond. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now Young. And the foul on Paul Pierce. That is... So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Chris Middleton. Towns is out there with Davis. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Levine in at the 2.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now here's Paul. Levine deciding where to go with it. And it's Davis missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Nash against Paul. Embiid. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Davis. Middleton with it. Levine kicks to Paul. Davis dishes to Paul. The Rockets pull it in. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys are defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You've got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ballgame. He gets that one.
And a good read right there by Paul. Great at carving out space close to the rim and capitalizing.
Pass to Embiid. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the basket by Harden.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. It's Davis on the wing. And he can't bank that one in.
Just 1 for 5 from the field now. I mean, they've come out flat. They need to pick up the energy.
And it's good for 2.
And you got to like how creative Nash is driving inside. A quick-footed guard who just kind of slices through the D and picks his spots.
Wizards trail by 5. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. He admitted that stealing a game on the road was a big deal for them. He knows that their opponent has the talent to take it right back. So he told his players, expect a battle. You're going to have to fight for every 50-50 ball. Guys, if we take care of home court, this series is ours. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Inside, here's Embiid. That shot misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. Paul surveying the floor. Pass to Towns. Back to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Davis. And a great assist. Leonard against Lillard. Shoots over Leonard. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Damian Lillard. Weber is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Divac. And it's Aldridge in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Nets' 5. Now here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And Craig, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens had to say to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively. He said, make the easy play. Take care of the ball. We can't afford to just give away golden opportunities. Let's see if they can clean it up, guys.
Thank you, David. They get the rebound. Won't.
Oh, goodness! That was special. Relentlessness describes Ben Wallace on the glass, always attacking and corralling rebounds out of midair.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Weber. Mitchell outside. The 19-foot shot. Hamilton with some nice D.
For the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 7. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth. 1:58 left in the fourth. Oh, here's Van Vliet. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the kick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Brooklyn, Lillard, the pass to Wallace. Great D that time from Divac.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Leonard over Butler. And it's Leonard missing. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Butler against Leonard from 11 feet away. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Van Vliet kicks to Leonard. Here's Weber. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
And he does get the second one. And that will push the lead to double digits. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 10. 50 seconds left in the game. So it's the Celtics now. Lets it go from the wing, and right through it goes.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. A pass to Weber. That one misses. Excellent D there from Garnett.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
They get it back.
And
Tuan.
Round in my coupe, I ain't even got no roof. 4:30, I'll get proof. Any day I'ma have juice. Break down, pay me back from the. I need a paddock on the wrist like a. I ain't never really blended with the cool kids. One day they gon' love me, that's true. I need all them things. I ain't never got no praise. All them gaudy chains, drape my body, that's just my taste. Never gon' walk away. I can't even talk that way.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. They've got Simmons. Andre Drummond is out there with Adams. Then it's Pierce. And it's George in at the 2 spot.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him deny like that.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
And Young kicks to James. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And that one falls for Young. He's perfect from the line this time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Adams outside. Back to George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And George drops them both. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Young with the ball. 3-pointer. Yeah. George trying to break free. It's good on the putback.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
George with no one around. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series. But of course, it has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learn in this series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
Paul Pierce is in the top 5 all time for made 3-point field goals. Have to at least get a hand up in his face.
Young outside, a 3-ball, good, and Beal picking up the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
Now, here's George. Adams the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Here's Beal. Back to Collins. Passes it to LeBron. Shot clock at 5. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Great natural instincts of LeBron. Good decision maker on the pick and roll.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Adams dishes to Pierce. Outside, George. Over Beal. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the board.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
Now here's Simmons after LeBron James's miss. And Simmons gets the ball. Here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Spurs lead by 17.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
LeBron James is out there with Peja Stojakovic. Then there's Dragic, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Young in at the point guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Walker, 6 to shoot. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Pierce.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. So it's Phoenix now. Suns trail by 17. Pass to Stojakovic. LeBron James on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Morant passes to Vucevic. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now, here is Stojakovic. Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
Let me tell you, off the catch, Trae Young transfers the ball into his shot pocket as quickly as anyone.
George against Dragic. George with the bucket. George has got 31.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for San Antonio.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Paul Pierce.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
San Antonio leading by 15. Morant kicks to George. Goran Dragic grabs the board. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Walker in the post, defended by George. Shots good from Young.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
George. Here's Vucevic. George trying to break free. Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
James fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad it
Cause I maneuver through the like a bottle of metal mucil in a body that's used to being. And most consumers, they view me as a ruler like Mansa Musa. Cause I stay with some jewels that can't exaggerate them. From every ounce of trouble water they've been in, spend in. Time in places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I try to tell them they should make amends. Where come from, where I'm from, you see so much.
Here's Nash. They've got Porzingis. Nash out there with Fox. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Bowen in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Nash. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here is Gallinari. And there's the pass to Davis. Kicks it to Williamson. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Bibby. Misses off the left eye.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Back to Nash. Passes it to Porzingis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Davis.
And every year it seems to me Kristaps Porzingis willing to take on more and more responsibility. There is a process to becoming a better leader, and Kristaps Porzingis is right in the middle of it.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Embiid. And then for Washington, Chris Middleton's checked in for Anthony Davis. Bean comes in for Gallinari. And it's Paul in for Bibby. Nash drawing the double team. Here's Jackson, and Jackson pulls it down hard.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Now here's Levine. Here's Paul. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. Middleton outside. On the wing, Levine. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on to Aaron Fox.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine, taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
And so Levine nails both of them. Rockets trail by 18. Jackson passes to Porzingis. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Here's Bowen. Outside, Fox. Jackson trying to break free. Fox, no good. 1:22 left here in the 4th quarter.
And entering the final countdown, game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Washington.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Davis.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Middleton following the score by Houston. For 3, Levine, no good. Here's Bowen. He kicks it to Fox. Pass to Nash. Back to Fox. Bangs home the trifecta.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Now here's Paul. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Towns against Porzingis. Towns, the pass to Middleton. Good on the shot. And the Wizards lead.
Special occasion, I stay ready cause destiny impatient. Changes, I've been seeing changes. If you talking fire, then we speak the same language. Yeah, mine don't ever get extinguished. Kick out my friends on one set of fingers. And they try to cut the supply, but my energy is at an all-time high. Coming up, I'm coming up. Feel the rush, I feel the rush. It just ain't me into a giant. A thin line between living and I'm on the edge and I might just dive in.
Nash against Paul. Towns dishes to Paul. Good on the triple.
He can create and Paul can knock down the three. Perfect combo for a point guard.
Taking a look at the Rockets. We got Nash. Jaren Jackson is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Harden. And it's Bowen. And at the three, the small forward. Now here's Harden. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Bowen. Trying to shoot. Shoots. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff.
Here's Nash following the basket by Chris Middleton. Nash the pass to Harden. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
Oh, quick and strong and determined. Harden has it all when it comes to scoring in the paint.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. He told me that despite their success so far in the series, there is no room for overconfidence. He said, yes, we have a chance to finish this off. But I was thinking about each moment of it, rather than whether we win or lose tonight. We can control what we put into each moment. We can't control the overall outcome. Interesting philosophy, Kevin. We'll see if his guys were paying attention. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Here is Paul. James Harden picking up that last basket. Back to Davis. Over Nash. That's good from Davis on the assist by Paul.
Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you can help find it, you're going to get hit in the head.
Jackson kicks to Nash. Paul with the steal. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here's Nash. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Something to believe in. I need something that can keep me holding on. And the ceiling.
Now Van Vliet. Outside Leonard. Back to Van Vliet. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Nurkic is out there with Weber. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Mitchell in at the two-guard spot. Lillard outside. The pass to Garnett. Got a piece of it.
The 9 shots. Weber doing a good job utilizing his length and setting the tone defensively.
It's good. Weber's got the first points of the night for the Nets.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Awesome form on the triple. Lillard with textbook technique.
Outside Leonard. Poked away. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Leonard. Pass to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. And here is Mitchell. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Lillard finds Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Good on the second free throw.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Pass to Mitchell. Second chance shot. Nurkic. And it's sent back by Wallace.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Here's Brown shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
I like the fact that the energy that Brown plays with makes him a guy that does a good job getting to the line.
Ingram, he's checked in for Mitchell. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To halt the run. Rebound by Butler.
Ala, hindi na miss-score. Ayun nga.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Aldridge out there at D-Box. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Weber, and it's Leonard in a point.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
They grab their own miss. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
They cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like the work they've done at the free throw line all throughout this game. They've been the aggressors.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Wallace comes in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Butler in for Malcolm Brogdon. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brooklyn. Fred Van Vliet comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Now here's Lillard. A sweet little floater. Lillard's got 37.
effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Van Vliet. Butler with the steal. Over in the corner, Lillard. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. 40 points for Damian Lillard.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. He's been absolutely relentless.
Here's Van Vliet, and the layup's good off the glass.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Passes it to Butler. Back at 6. Back to Lillard for 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds in the game. From the arc, count that one from Van Vliet.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Now, here's Lillard, covered by Van Vliet. This ball moved by Boston. Lillard outside. Shoots over Van Vliet. Here's Garnett. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And he has started to turn it on now after that slow start.
Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Free throw good. Garnett.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Now here's Van Vliet. Leonard kicks to Harris. Divac trying to free himself up. Offensive rebound. And it's Divac with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Here's Hamilton, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Garnett. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Weber, and it's Taurean Prince in for Joe Harris. Van Vliet looking around. Down low, here's Leonard, and it's Leonard with the jam.
And Leonard enjoys jamming it all, Kevin. Got to keep him as far away from the hoop as possible.
Over to the left wing. Leonard with the steal. Here's the break. Here's Van Vliet. And the pass to Divac. Hamilton against Prince. Dishes it to Aldridge. Goes back up. Divac trying to free himself up. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Boston leading by 16.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Damian Lillard.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's sent back by Lillard. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Celtics. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. He kicks to Butler. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lillard from outside. That one's not going to go. The Nets go the other way with it. Prince finds Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You're not strong enough.